Hello lovelies, I decided to do a video today just to show you how to make, well, any earring really, but I'll just be making one that looks like this. I know my camera doesn't really focus in or, yeah, like autofocus, so you can't actually see entirely, but hopefully you can kind of get an idea as to how that looks. I have been sun tanning, sort of, or fake tanning, and after my shower today, when I put it on, it just seems to have gone horrendously dark. It's quite funny actually me seeing myself look this dark. So yeah, I mean, it looks like I have been, I don't know, in Africa for the past year. It's never gone this dark before, so I'm not sure why it has, but it's quite funny to me. So anyway, okay. So yeah, I'll be making this earring. Hopefully, one day when I can kind of get a better camera, then I'll love it so much more, because you'll be able to see properly. Kind of, I can actually hold something up and you'll be able to see it. But it's kind of just got like a, it's not a real pearl. It's called a pearl, but it's not a real pearl. So you have a pearl, then you have a slightly smaller. It's kind of like a clear round bead, but it almost looks, I'm not sure if you're familiar with what aurora borealis, but it's that kind of thing. Then I have another clear kind of flat bead, and then a really teeny tiny bead on the top. I know that you guys won't be able to see that, but so this is what I will kind of show you how to make. I kind of just was bored the other day, and I just thought, oh, I can kind of try my hand at making some earrings, because in the past I've made necklaces and bracelets, and that's fine, but I've never ever made earrings, so I thought I wanted to have a go. My first pair, they look really nice, but if you actually look at the loops that you kind of have to kind of bend the wire to actually attach it to the hook that goes in your ear, they're pretty crude hoops, but they're my first pair, and I could change them, but I won't. They were sort of my very first pair, so yeah, I just thought I'd leave them looking pretty, but with pretty horrendous hoops, or loops even. Okay, so just quickly, I've got all my like things that I'm going to use from Hobbycraft, but I've also looked online on eBay, and you can get just a ton of stuff, and it's generally cheaper as well. I was just too impatient to order on eBay, wait for it to arrive, so I just went straight to Hobbycraft, and in my local one, I think the kind of jewellery section I used to have was kind of just on one sort of platform, and it was maybe 4 feet wide, kind of from the top to the bottom. Now they've got two kind of things that face each other, completely chock-a-block from end to end, top to bottom, full of jewellery making things. So I was really pleased with that. So okay, I'll go ahead and kind of crack on. Just to give you an idea, you can get two different kinds of, they're called earring findings, not sure why, but that's just what they're called. So I'll just show you, and well, I hope that the camera will pick it up, but I'm not sure if you can see that, but this one has like a tiny hoop, like a tiny little loop on the end. Yeah, I really don't think you can probably see that. But this is called an eye pin. And then you can get other ones like this. I think you could probably tell the difference. So yeah, I mean, you can't really see a proper loop, but you can see that the end of this one is wider than this one. This is called a head pin. It basically looks like a really long, skinny nail that you would hammer into the wall. It has like a flat top. So I mean, you can use either. You can use the head pin or an eye pin. The advantage of an eye pin with the actual loop at the bottom is if you wanted to add kind of one last kind of dangly bead, then you could do that. So that's what an eye pin will allow you to do. They both work perfectly well, but I'll be using a head pin. Okay, so as I said, I'm kind of making this earring. So I've already got my beads on the wire, and you'll need some pliers. I went to Hobbycraft, I got these. These are kind of 3-in-1 pliers. you've got your round nose pliers on the top here, they're the round nose. Then there's like a flat part that you can actually use as flat pliers, and then I know you probably won't be able to really tell, but the section just here, they have kind of cutting surfaces on the inside, so they're 3-in-1, which makes it kind of quite handy. Okay, so basically once you've chosen what beads you'd like to put on the earring, you know, you can put as many on, or kind of just maybe you just want one. I really wish this would show up better on my camera, but once you've done that, I actually kind of found a technique that makes the loop that you have to create much tidier. So once you've got them on, you want to take your flat pliers or a flat part of your pliers, and you want to bring it down to just above the very top bead. Okay, so once you've got it like that, then if I turn it that way, you're going to want to bend this down so it's kind of bent at a right angle. So if I just show you that now, so it's now bent at a right angle, and then you will need to clip the wire. So what you are going to want to do is kind of from where the bend starts, if you measure about 1/4 of an inch, after you've got that 1/4 of an inch, you want to snip the rest of the wire off. So we'll do that. Now I had previously been throwing away the wire on the end. Sorry guys, I'm just... Right, so I've now snipped that off, and here is what's left of the wire. I was throwing these away, but that was such a waste, because I can just put a loop on this, turn it into a very short eye pin, and just put maybe 1 or 2 beads on. So I'm keeping these now. I'm so annoyed that I'd been throwing them away previously. Okie dokes. So you are then going to want your ear hook. Again, I got these from Hobbycraft, but you can get them on eBay, or if you've got any other sort of craft stores near you. So okay, so you want your fish hook, and what we need to do is take the very end of the wire in the round nose pliers and start to turn the pliers away from you, and then you'll have a tiny little hook like that. So you want to make sure that's completely closed up, that way no kind of bead can fall off. Okay, so once you've got that on there, like so, then you need to open the loop that is already on the fish hook. Now what you want to do is kind of, if you imagine that's the clasp, you don't want to splay it open like that, because that actually kind of puts the metal under a lot of tension. What you want to do, if you imagine that's the metal, you just kind of want to prise it aside like that rather than actually open it, because as I say, that does put too much stress on the metal and you can risk breaking it. So once you've got the hoop opened up, then just put our little beads on the bottom. And now you're going to want to close that up like so, and there is the matching earring to the other one. I hope you found that helpful. I'm happy to sort of try making anything else if you've got anything that you'd like me to try for you. And I really hope to get a better camera soon. I have got like a digital SLR, but it records in the wrong format, so it makes it impossible to upload. So anyway, I hope you've all had a brilliant weekend. I'm so loving the weather. Yeah, and I look forward to seeing you all in the next video. Take care, guys. Bye bye.